We got no engines, Ted! There you go, folks. There's my very first thing in my fleet that I'm selling. My 2002 Nissan Sentra SER Spec V. Some assembly required. We finally dug it out of the hole back here in the yard, so I wanted to make a quick video, give you guys a real actual walk around of the car so you understand what you're looking to buy. I am going to put this up for you folks to be able to buy before I list it up on Facebook Marketplace, so if anybody wants to buy it, you have today and tomorrow, and then I'll put it up on Sunday for the rest of the hooligans out there to be able to purchase it. I am selling this car for way below what I have in it because, you know, I made a mistake and spent a whole bunch of money on something I shouldn't have spent a whole bunch of money on. And I just straight up don't have the time to put the car back together. So here she is. This is my 2002 Sentra SER Spec V. When parked, brand new brakes, brand new tires. You can still see the nubs on the tires there. It has been sitting for a few years, quite obviously. It does have the aftermarket fender, so it's got the interesting little vents there. Spec V badging. Interior is actually in amazing shape, and also consider this car has been sitting here for at least 6 years. Mileage as of my last titling, 135,989, so probably 1,000 miles beyond that. But you can see it's in pretty dang good shape. There's other pieces and parts. Originally was a red interior car. Did swap this with somebody else, so it's the solid black interior. You can still see the red stitching there on the steering wheel. Maybe focus. So if you're into that kind of thing. But interior is actually in really good shape for what it is. Obviously I'll take out my laundry basket of stuff. It does have an exhaust in here. Right there. That comes with it. Axles will come with it. Clearly somebody previous to me had done some stereo stuff in it. There is a little bit of rust. It's not perfect. It's a 22-year-old Nissan. You can tell she had been sunk pretty badly in the back. The factory exhaust, as it were, is still on the car. You can see it's still got the bubbly there. And down the ground effects, some more rust down there. I will probably just leave this thing as is so you can barn find it, yard find it yourself. Hinges are a little sticky. Hey, my Le Mans floor mats, you're not getting those. Those are coming with me. But you can see interior is in pretty dang good shape. Doesn't look like any kind of critters got in this thing, which is good. Hinges could probably use a little bit of lubrication on the door. It's actually a really good car. I actually, unfortunately, didn't get to really drive this thing much. I get to enjoy it myself very much. The story, for those who are curious, is I bought this car as a package deal to be able to buy a Mark III Turbo Supra that I needed for some parts. I ended up buying this car as part of the deal to be able to get the Supra. Didn't end up really needing this car, but put a used motor in it. Unfortunately, the person that I paid at the time to be able to put the used motor in it didn't verify the integrity of the motor, so put a blown head gasket motor in the car. I drove for a couple hundred miles and then it was destroyed. Paid somebody else to take the motor out of it because I didn't have the time. Said person has disappeared, and at that point in time I actually ended up building an entire motor for it. So you get a new motor with it also to go in that hole. Factory exhaust still there. This is my brand new QR25DE. About 11-to-1 compression. Will run fine on pump gas on 93 octane. Brand new clutch, brand new flywheel, and even new transmission. And it is the 6-speed version that did come in these SER Spec Vs. Stock cams, 2J pistons. Otherwise, it's pretty reasonably simple. It does have the balance shaft removal done. But good little motor. QR25DE engine builder, even signed it there on the front. I do not have the accessory drive for this motor. It got up and walked away over the last couple of years, so you will have to source yourself a QR25DE serpentine and accessory system for it, all the brackets and such, which shouldn't be a big deal. And I have absolutely no idea where the radiator was, so you'll probably need to find yourself one of those, because I don't think there's one still in the car. Sorry, comes with what it comes with. Motor was built about 6 years ago at Performance Research in Columbus, Ohio, and I just never bothered to put the car back together. We never had enough time to be able to put it together, and it's sat here since then, so my loss is your gain. I've got like $5 in the motor, plus parts, plus the transmission, plus all the other stuff. I'm gonna sell the whole dang thing for $2,500, but you've got to put it back together again. So no, I don't need to trade you for a four-wheeler. I'm not interested in things that go bang. I'm just trying to get rid of vehicles. I don't want you to trade me something. I just want cash in hand, and I am going to be able to use half of the money that whoever buys this thing spends on it towards the Hurricane Helene recovery efforts. So that's going to be another portion of this thing. So realistically speaking, I'm going to sell the car for like $1,200, which is crazy. Great car, super fun. I enjoyed it while I could. QR25DE, pretty stout little motor. Lots of low end torque, which is kind of weird for a 4-cylinder, and it pulls really nicely. No promises as far as anything else beyond what you can see here. I literally have not touched this thing. It's been sitting for 6 years, so what you see is what you get. But for the price I'm asking for it, I think it's more than reasonable. You're going to get a heck of a lot more for it. Heck, just part the car out, sell the car, and then sell the motor if you really wanted to, which reasonably for me would probably be smart too. But that's what I'm gonna do. It's up for sale. If you're interested in this thing, I will put the email address to email me on the screen below right here, and if you email me in the next 2 days and we work out a payment situation, it's yours. If I don't have it sold before Sunday, which would be the 13th, then I will put this thing up on Facebook Marketplace and let somebody else have a shot at it, because I'm sure somebody's going to want this thing. It is the desirable 2002 nose, so it's got that front end that looks really nice. Fun car. It'll make somebody a good vehicle, either a daily driver or a fun little ripper. Whatever you want to do with it, just get it out of here. That's all I'm asking for. That's it. If you're interested, let me know. If not, we'll see you later. I do have a bunch of wrenching that I need to get done, and I need to get onto my other cool projects other than this little Nissan. So somebody give it a good home. It'll go away. I'll see you on the next one. It'll be something more my style. Yeah? See ya. Bye-bye.